Hey, my name is Regardt and you're watching App Explorers Huawei Edition, the show where we look at all the best apps and games for your Huawei smartphone. If you've seen ads for tournaments for your favorite mobile game but you've not yet entered, then this episode is for you. In this show, we are exploring mobile gaming tournaments, how to play them and where to go. I'll also tell you more about the Huawei Free Fire tournament in which you can stand to win prizes worth 185,000 Rand. Then I also chat to Carly from Metal State about the Free Fire tournament and I ask her about how to get the most from these events if you've never entered. Let's get into it. So you're having fun playing your favorite mobile game, but you want to see how good you really are. Or you're an avid gamer wanting to break through into the amateur and pro leagues. You'll be glad to know that things are a lot easier than you think. Entering and playing, not winning of course. The first step for any gamer when they want to take things up a notch is to join their local communities. There are many groups on Facebook and Discord where you can chat gaming with fellow enthusiasts about gaming in general or about a specific game. It all depends on the group. These communities often host scrims where players and teams enjoy friendly matches to hone their skills and test new tactics. This is the first level of tournament-style gaming that you should get into. It's the best way to practice with gamers that are serious about their game. Depending on the game, you can play solos or in teams, but to be honest, squad gaming is where it's at. If you're a new player looking for a squad, simply ask. These forums are filled with helpful people and other gamers just like you. Just mind the trolls and don't pay much attention to them. There are always a few around. These communities are also great for finding out about local games and where you can meet fellow gamers interested in the same games as you. Scrims are fantastic and the battleground for street cred. You'll often find that you are not always as good as you think you are in-game, and you learn a lot along the way by being exposed to competitive gamers. Of course, playing for prizes is loads of fun, and the incentive is a great way to push yourself. If you are ready to take things beyond community scrims, then you want to start looking at local gaming organizations, and there are a few in South Africa. One of them is medalstate.com, and these guys have a fantastic portal that allow you to find out and enter for gaming tournaments. To find out more about the Huawei Metal State Free Fire Showdown, let's chat to Carly from Metal State. Carly, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks, and you?
Cool. What do you do at Metal State?
So I'm the community and project manager, and I also do the writing. So all the newsletters and the articles that we publish, that's all on me.
That's fantastic. I mean, you guys have been quite active in that space. I mean, I guess you have to be with the amount of competitions you guys are running. I mean, can you tell us a little bit about the tournament side of things? I mean, that's pretty epic that anybody can just sign up for any tournament and have some fun.
Yeah. So that's the whole premise of Metal State. We want gamers, whether they started gaming yesterday or yesteryear, we want gamers to come to us in order to have some fun and explore the competitive side of things. Gaming is not just for the noobs, it's not just for the pros. A lot of people are daunted and worried about getting into gaming and playing a competitive FIFA event because they think, no, I'm not good enough, what about the pros? But Metal State is here to bridge that gap. It's for the pros and for the amateurs, for the noobs. I mean, I'm a noob. I'm not very good at games, but it's fun. So this is why I got into it. So the great thing about our Metal State tournaments is we've got daily cups from Monday to Thursday with smaller prize pools of 1,000 Rand. And those are more fast-paced and more for your amateurs or beginner gamers. But then we also have bigger cups. Sometimes we have what we call the Metal State Super Cups or Ultra Cups with a 5K and 10K prize pools. And those run over longer periods of time. And those are more aimed at the pros. So there is a little something for everyone. And the best thing about it is all of our competitions are free to enter. You shouldn't be charged to enter an online competition, especially if you aren't an active competitor, especially if you're not a pro esports player. So that's that's one thing we very much pride ourselves on, is the fact that our tournaments are free to enter. Even our bigger ones, like we've done a lot of stuff recently with big brands, and even those are free to enter. With the astounding prize pools, none of that is going to come from players because we just don't think that's right.
That's amazing. And some of those prize pools are pretty impressive. And we specifically going to be talking about the Huawei and the Free Fire Showdown, which is 185,000 Rands worth of prizes. Can you tell us a little bit about the partnership and kind of the games? the
Absolutely.
tournament?
So Free Fire is a mobile game. It's one of the biggest mobile battle royales. It rivals the likes of Fortnite, which you can play on mobile, and even your Call of Duty mobile, etc. Free Fire has taken over. Interestingly, I'm so glad we're moving into this mobile gaming space on this level because, I mean, we've had huge competitions for PC, for Xbox, PlayStation, but 72% of Android users are gamers. And I think it was something like 90% of phone users, of smartphone users, have downloaded a game within their first week of owning the phone. And these kind of games can range from solitaire to Free Fire. But a lot of these users do then focus on something like Free Fire. And the problem is everyone thinks you need a very expensive device to compete in mobile games. So it's so wonderful to see Huawei entering the esports space because now they're establishing themselves as a brand that can compete with the likes of iPhone and Samsung as a great, more user-friendly and more economical alternative for gamers.
Fantastic. Now, obviously for this competition, gamers will need to download Free Fire using the app gallery on their Android device to enter the tournament. Is that correct?
If they've already got Free Fire installed, it's not a train smash, but we do recommend they install the app gallery, then install Free Fire directly from there. Because we've got a beautiful partnership with Garena and Huawei, and obviously with Metal State. So the three brands are working closely together to bring these mobile gamers the best experience they possibly can have.
Fantastic. Now, a little bit about the tournament structure. How does it work? I sign up for the tournament, I enter. How do the games work? Do I play one game and then kind of do an elimination style to the finals? And how often do the games happen?
Sort of. So we've just completed as of the 3rd of December, we've just completed week 2 of the qualifiers. So there are 3 weeks of qualifiers in which anyone can register. Anyone. As long as they've got a squad, a team of 4, they can register. And you need to, in your qualifiers, you are sorted into groups and you play against your groups. You're put into different matches and you play those matches and then the winner obviously comes out on top. So the top 2 teams from each group each week goes through to what we call the playoffs. Now those playoffs will happen, as far as I'm aware, at the end of next week after the last qualifiers. And then on the 14th of December, we have the finals. So the top squads from the playoffs, which is a culmination of all of the 3 weeks of qualifiers, those top teams per group. So they'll play in the playoffs, and then from the playoffs, we'll determine the best of the best in Free Fire, and then we'll have those in the finals on the 14th, which are being streamed.
Well, okay, fantastic. So if you can't get to the game, you can watch it. Certainly go check out medalstar.com. Carly, thank you so much for your time. I think it's going to be a heated battle, and I can't wait to see who reigns supreme in the Huawei Free Fire showdown.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me.
Seems awesome, right? So let's talk a bit about Free Fire. As one of the world's most played mobile games, this is a great game to start playing competitively. Free Fire sports classic battle royale style gaming with unlockable outfits, weapons and skins. The game is free to play, but if you are all about the visual aspect, you can spend some money to unlock crates and buy outfits and skins. The game is integrated with Huawei in-app purchases, so if you sign up for Free Fire with your Huawei account, you'll be able to easily buy in-game diamonds that you can use in turn to spin for items, unlock crates, or buy stuff outright. The game itself is surprisingly easy to play, and you'll be almost guaranteed of a few kills within your first game. Free Fire has a number of game types you can play, including solo, duo, and squad games. Each game starts with you or your squad jumping out of a plane over Bermuda, the name for the in-game map. You can land anywhere, but your objective is simple: be the last man or squad standing. As soon as you hit the ground, you'll need to grab weapons, armor, and other gadgets to help you succeed in surviving. The game also has a way of keeping you engaged with loot drops, awesome vehicles, and roaming zones that are out to kill you. As far as action shooters go, Free Fire is fun to play and easy to get into. Get some friends together and start a squad, or practice and participate in scrims and have fun on a competitive league. You can download Free Fire from the app gallery today. And that's it for this week's episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you have a favorite app on the app gallery you'd like us to look at, please drop us an email at show@appexplorers.co.za or leave a comment below. We'll be back with another show soon. Until then, happy apping.